Hello everyone and welcome back to another market session, and I'm going to talk about a position that I'm going to take. I guess by the time you watch this I would have already taken the position, so this is again another video showing you the process of how I have made this trade. So this is a trade in this company called CLX. I'm sure most of you use some of their products or have at least heard of their products. CLX basically makes products such as bleach, disinfecting wipes, basically these are products that have, in the past year has been very, very, very important and very essential to our lives because of the global pandemic situation that we have been in. If you take a look at the chart, you can see that last year in March, when almost every other company was, down, even the index was down, CLX was doing the exact opposite. So, and CLX is basically in this sector. The products they make are essential products. People are going to be buying cleaning supplies, regardless of whether there is a pandemic or not. So it's quite a defensible stock. So let's take a look at a position that I've put on CLX today. So we begin as always by going over to our Morningstar review. Revenue is up and increasing. Net income, earnings per share, also positive, increasing. Operating cash flow, positive and increasing, and free cash flow positive and increasing. Net margin is above the 10 that I look for. And in terms of interest coverage, the earnings are more than sufficient to cover the interest that they have to pay on their debt. We take a look at the level of debt that they have. I know it's above the metric of 2 that I look out for, but it's lower than its own average, and we also could see that the interest coverage number is pretty high, so I don't foresee that to be an issue, but I will pay close attention to it over time. We come over to valuation and we see that CLX price to earnings ratio is currently lower than its 5-year average. We've really seen the chart. If you actually zoom out and go to the weekly chart, I actually notice a trend line right here, which it kind of broke below, but it has kind of reversed back above this trend line. So I think that this trend line is quite a strong one, and even if we look over time, we can see that over the last 20 years, CLX has been in a very, very, very long-term uptrend. It seems to be bouncing off the 144 exponential moving average, which is the long-term moving average. So all these factors give me, some degree of confidence that in the long run, CLX will continue to increase. Of course, we don't know for sure, but the fundamentals and the technicals, it gives me some confidence that this stock will likely increase in the future. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to long a call option, the first strike in the money, for the longest expiration time frame. So now let's go over to the platform, switch over to CLX. Okay, over here in the options chain, I'm going to select the option with the longest time to expiration. The stock is trading at around $180. So the first strike in the money will be the 180 call. And so I'm going to buy, so I will click on and let's take a look at the profile. So it's a long call option, so the performance graph looks like this. The maximum return is infinite, and the maximum loss is basically what I'm going to be paying for this call option. So I'm going to set a buy price somewhere around the mid price, and so that's all for this video. A pretty quick one for today. Once again, if you're interested to learn about value investing, if you're interested to learn about options trading, then subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a good week ahead.